Hey everybody, welcome to the back nine of round 2 of the Memorial out at Fiesta Lakes. It's Nate, Sexton, and Paul McBeth with you. We got the card with Ricky, Philo, Jalle, and KJ.
Yep. Looking at hole 10 right here, 249 feet. They changed this hole up this year. It used to just be a open hole.
Yeah.
Now it's an island.
Yeah, and it just looks like a putting circle. It maybe needs some hay bales or something.
But I saw it produce some big numbers yesterday.
But it's a weird island where if you cross it, you get to move up.
Really?
Yeah, you don't actually have to re-tee.
Wow. I'm glad I put mine about right there.
Yeah. Yeah, if you cross, you can move up and take that 35-foot putt. So most pro players ought to at least have that. That is in there, isn't it? Yep.
I'll be able to look in the circle.
Yep.
KJ with a rare forehand here.
I like to see that. You just got to miss that tree, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the disaster tree. If that hits you and get a roll, but
Finally looking for a skip.
that should do it.
Ooh, nasty skip. Still in though.
Nice.
Looking about 28 feet here.
Great
Good
putt.
birdie.
Yeah, these guys, that's about how you want to do it. Whoa.
Well, especially after you take a 4 on the hole before.
Yeah. You got fired up on that putt.
Jalle with the
Nice, Jalle.
good 2.
Oh, there's Paul back there. Look at him.
Oh yeah. I'm about to take a sprint right here.
Nice birdie from KJ and Ricky with the easy.
There I go. Get off that camera.
Star frame as it should be.
Yep.
And now we got a hole that's probably one of your favorites, right?
Oh man, this might
look at that. It's beautiful.
Be the worst hole we played.
Yeah, you're kind of. It's not a great one. Real filler hole. I feel like you're kind of teeing off from like a work shed with some broken down tractors.
We don't have to go into detail. 168 feet. Hole 11. It's really a must get, but if all sorts of things can happen to you here.
Whoa! Oh, that's a nice little.
Yeah, you caught the little notch in the wall right there.
Obviously, over the wall's out of bounds, and you're just getting run over by cars if you do it.
That's 2 good shots.
Yeah, that
I
is.
usually don't see too many good shots on this hole.
I did not produce one myself.
That's 3 good shots.
Unless... Okay, good. I threw one that looked a lot like that, but if it hits the corner of those bricks, shoots you all the way to the bottom of the hill.
And leaves a nice mark in your disc.
Yes.
That's usually what you see.
That worked, though.
Wow,
These guys...
4 right there in the circle.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh,
Sit
don't
down.
roll. Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah, you see a lot of... Like, Eagle tried to go with kind of like a power forehand skip, and it just flew over the wall.
Yeah.
With that headwind just lifted it.
Yep, some on my card as well. I just tried to throw it probably about 35 short and hope it slides forward.
Yeah, it's tough, though, because you got those, like, root balls of where they cut those bushes out.
Yep.
And they are some skip blockers.
Oh, and then they just put it up and make it roll down the hill.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's
3
still a
birdies.
must-get hole,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, it's like, it's tricky, but it's so short, you just got to make something happen.
yeah, they had 3 birdies, which is good for that hole.
That is good.
Par from Jalle.
Almost had it.
Rick's got his round together, though. Looks like he's almost birdied every hole after that slow start.
Yeah, he has been on fire. This one kind of, it's sort of a short 396.
Yeah.
You're kind of elevated up. The danger is that golf green on the left. Really, that's about it for bad danger.
Yeah, 396, like you said, it's a little shorter one. If you get up and over that hill, I still don't see you making it to that lake.
No.
But mine kind of went over the hill, and I was like, I don't know what's over there.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to make a pretty bad judgment to throw something hard enough to go to the lake.
Yeah. Just that's pretty far right.
Yeah, it is.
That's,
Didn't get it up in the air enough, maybe.
looks like KJ's Green Destroyer.
Ooh.
I've seen him throw that one in the basket before.
Nice. Looks like he might be trying again. Oh,
Tracker.
that's pretty close.
Yeah,
Sweet.
about 20-footer right there.
One of the tough things about this hole is just that the tee pad is pretty uneven.
Yeah, and you can't really get a nice run up that you're used to. And
Yeah.
That's wide as well.
A little closer, but yeah, still not ideal. It's a little bit death putt kind of.
Yeah, going towards that green.
That looks also too wide.
If he catches that dirt, though, he'll get a big skip to the left. Yep, there it is.
Still got to be 50 feet, though. Maybe not.
Yeah, probably just at the circle's edge. Yeah, this looks about 45, 50. Oh.
Whoa. Looked like it rolled a little, too.
Yeah. Great
Nice
putt from
putt.
Philo. That's a confidence boost.
These last couple of putts, he's really got clean. It's a pretty thing when you can get that putt, just goes right in there, really direct, not a lot of wobble.
Oh, just short.
KJ with the closest drive.
Good birdie from KJ.
Nice.
Rick's still got some left on this putt right here.
Definitely.
But he cans it and
Good
saves
save.
his par.
Good save. Jalle just tapping out.
Alright, this is probably coming up, I'd say, the toughest par 3.
Yeah, really treacherous,
The most
that's
danger.
for sure. Yeah, a lot of problems here. It's kind of it's not long, but it's just a lot of OB can happen for you.
Yeah, it's only 345 feet, but like you said, a lot of danger. You got water short, you got trees, you got a green, you got water long.
Yeah, and green and the basket on a slope.
There's really no safe spot on this hole.
No, not a lot. But yeah, the play is really just kind of like a mid-range hyzer.
Yeah, you kind of want to land it at the back edge of that green and get it to slow down.
I saw this shot and I thought it was just perfect, but
Oh, big skip. Oh, just in the
but then
water.
I think I saw him talking about this, so there's a chance that might be safe.
Yeah, I was on I think 15 over there, 16, and I saw it roll in, and it was really close because you can see the top edge of the disc out of the water, but it looked like it was floating.
Oh, bad little burnout
Yeah.
onto the green.
That's a tough spot too. You can't really run that putt.
No. Yeah, I threw that same mid-range and mine went right in the water. It looked perfect speed, but once it gets on that hill, it just kind of
Rick asking it to
scoots.
slow down.
And that one, when I saw that one live, I thought for sure it's in the water. But there's actually a lot more land over on the right than I thought.
Looks like a rock 3 right there.
Ooh, different approach.
Yeah, I haven't seen that line before.
It's kind of a... Well, that's
Safe.
actually really good.
Yeah.
I was going to say layup play, but no.
There's a layup play. Rick for 2. Oh.
Whoa.
Off the top. Good birdie from Jalle.
Nice,
right there.
Jalle. Yeah, that was cool. The straight at it shot's not something I ever thought about trying.
Oh. Looks like he's safe.
Yeah,
Birdie.
birdie. Yeah, I just got just barely safe. Nice.
And Rick tapping out a par right here.
Almost had it.
So 2
KJ's kind of
birdies.
closing down
Yeah.
to 14 there.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, 2 birdies on that hole. That's pretty good. Rick with the 3 and Philo with the 4. Alright, here we are. Hole 14, 447 feet. This is probably one of my favorite par 3s on this course. You kind of get a unleash on a... For me, I throw a T-bird. T-bird 3.
Yeah, it's a great hole, though. I mean, with that golf green placed right there, you really got to go for it or not go for it. And 447 is a fun distance where for anybody in the world feels good when they get this hole close.
Yeah, I like just being able to watch the disc fly on this hole. There's nothing really in the way. If you throw a good shot, you know where it's going to be.
Yeah, and I don't know, for those that tuned into the women's coverage, I saw Paige Pierce just park this hole.
That's
and
a good
it was
drive.
pretty impressive. It was awesome.
KJ almost hit our card with that drive. He was a little long.
This looks like there's some tree action.
Get off the
needs
green.
to not be on the green.
No.
Oh, man, that's happened to him a couple times
Yeah,
now.
a lot of greens hit, but not the good ones.
The wrong kind of green hit.
That looks like a good line. Might be playing the
Ooh,
fence.
it's moving a little right.
Played the fence though. Wow.
That's not bad. Yeah, he's right there.
Just outside the circle.
Probably follow with a destroyer.
Yeah, if it comes back, yeah.
Needs a little skip.
Forward, keep going. Yeah, just outside the circle though. About a 50-footer right there.
Yeah, not bad. Jalle after the OB.
Gave it a good run.
Yeah,
though.
it was a nice bid.
KJ from the other side of the course.
See if Philo can keep these putts going.
Oh,
wow. He's on fire.
Yeah.
That's 3 really nice putts in the last 4
He's
holes.
got one of the smoothest putts I've ever seen when it's on.
Definitely.
Doesn't seem like it takes much
No,
either.
that was perfect. Speaking of smooth putts,
Yep.
there's one.
He needs to work on that mini pickup though. He's going to stumble on that at least 3 times now.
It's the little things, man.
There's a 3 for KJ. Unfortunate bogey for Jalle right here.
Yeah, that's tough. He just hit those leaves just enough. Like he'd rather, one of those times when hitting the tree square would have been better.
Yeah, exactly.
Rick to -8 for the round.
Oh, here we go. Hole 15. They call it a par 4 on here. It goes back and forth, I'd say.
Yeah.
510 feet. It's a really tough green. I don't know if anyone really has put it on the green.
Yeah, Eagle in our group threw a forehand to probably about 40 feet.
Yeah.
And that's probably the best drive I've personally seen.
Did he make it?
Nope.
Yeah.
But he got it up there right on the start of that little peninsula.
Rick laying up with the backhand. That's surprising.
Yeah, you'd think he might attack this with sort of just a rip of a forehand. You can kind of skip over to the right, but I suppose if he's figuring 3 either way, then it doesn't really matter.
That looks like he's got a rock. You can see it's blowing a little bit too.
Yeah, the wind's picking back up.
Yeah,
That might be a little too far right.
Oh,
He's gonna have some trees and bushes in the way, but
yeah.
I bet we'll be able to figure something out.
KJ looking like a mid-range as well.
Yeah, these guys are just definitely playing for 3 here, just trying to keep it straight. If you get on a driver, there's a chance of throwing it in the water.
Yeah. The really only OB is that water long. And
Yeah.
then once you get to the green, it's all around it.
Yep.
That
A
looks
little
low.
too low. That'll be a tough upshot.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really has an easy upshot here.
Yeah, I think KJ and Rick are in decent spots, but not great. That's a scary shot.
Yeah, I haven't seen an approach like that on this green before, but wow.
Yeah, well done. Wow, really well done.
That's another good approach right there. That's a little high. That needs to stick.
Stop.
Nice. That'll be a tricky putt, though.
Yeah, and kind of tough to balance.
Yeah.
KJ's pretty well in the open. That's pretty much the spot you want to drive it.
Exactly. I'll be putting at, I guess, birdie here.
Yeah, birdie.
Good putt from Philo.
Philo.
He's just making them from everywhere.
Yeah, I like that. If only that ace would have stuck.
That's true.
Looking a lot like a star frame so far. Nice.
I think Rick can just reach it in from there.
Sweet.
Good star frame on the 15th hole right there. Coming down the stretch. Got 3 birdieable holes coming up.
Yeah, no, only 18 is easy, but the 16 and 17 are definitely gettable.
All right, we got hole 16, 357 feet. This hole does not really have much trouble on it.
It's mostly the trees.
Yeah, mostly trees, not much OB, but it's a tricky hole to get to. You kind of gotta go with like I think a low sidearm.
You see people try rollers.
Yeah.
Or if you're really gutsy, you could probably hit that straight gap over the geese.
Can't say I've seen anyone go that way yet.
Yeah.
But Rick with the big roller here.
The wind has to be right for that shot to work. And it looks like it might have been right.
Well, here we go. Here's that low gap we just
said. He might be going for it.
Oh, no. Sit down.
Stop. Good.
Safe.
Probably a roller.
Yep. Looking like he's going a lot wider. See if it can work its way over there.
Not enough.
No. Probably about a 60-footer there.
Yeah.
But no trouble.
Yeah.
You can run at it. The backstop there. Jalle with the roller as well. This one looks pretty good, I think.
Oh, bad bounce.
I spoke too soon.
The bounce was pretty ugly. So I'm probably Philo first, maybe Jalle. They're both out there a little ways.
Yeah, Philo just looking to put it close here. Not much more he can do.
Should be pretty open shot. Yeah, that's easy.
Jalle, maybe think about taking a run at it here.
Definitely could.
Yeah, he did. High enough.
Ooh, wow. That was nice. Perfect height.
KJ with the same here. Get up. Oh, just right. Now Rick right here with the putt inside the circle.
Oh, just got the nose down. It's kind of a rare miss.
Yeah. Looking like he kind of rushed it or something there. It just kind of looked like it wasn't his normal putt.
Yeah, a little timing problem probably. I have that happen sometimes where I just don't get my wrist engaged and you end up with that nose down flopper.
Yeah, so it looks like there'll be all pars here.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody... I mean, Rick's drive was good, but other than that, weren't too many other chances.
No.
Rick to -9. Solid.
Yeah, he's got a good round going. He can get to double digits here with these last 2 holes.
Yeah, definitely.
Hole 17, 369 feet. This one's got actually a bit of trouble. It's got the green short and kind of left, and then you got the OB long of this basket.
And kind of right as well. You see those flags.
Kind of curls down to the right, connects to that other hole over there. But
yeah.
It's a tricky green to get, but if you are safe up there, you most likely have a look at 2.
Yeah, you just kind of key in on those 2 big trees, try to throw it up there near them.
Yeah. And Rick...
Whoa! Okay, I must have caught the tree.
That should be a fairly easy putt. Probably going with that same route, but a little higher.
Oh, no.
Don't go on the green.
Looks like it stayed safe. That's good.
With the way he's been putting, though.
Yeah. He's definitely dangerous from there. Another big hyzer play.
Yeah. Stick.
No OB over there.
No. Spectators jumped out of the way. Jalle. Probably going with that same line, it looks like. Yep. A little lower, kind of like Rick's drive.
Ooh. Oh, man. Well, at least finally when Jalle hit a tree, it didn't go on the green.
That's true. Another approach.
Wow, he almost made another one.
Yeah, just putting up close. Get in.
Holy cow, Philo.
He's just feeling it this round, I think.
Yeah.
Straddle spin putt. Oh, just
maybe a little headwind.
Rick for birdie here. Snuck it over.
Nice. Little cleanup putts for the rest of the guys.
Yeah, you can tell they're already looking forward to 18. Yeah, a few pars and then Rick with the birdie. But this hole 18 is probably the must-get birdie of the round.
Yeah, I think you're right, because even because it's an island green, you kind of have to focus that little extra amount, and clocking in at what 189. You know, the elevated basket and the island, it really, for me, it kind of sharpens my focus. It makes me really try to throw a really close shot, because I don't want to mess with going out of bounds here and taking a stupid 4.
Yeah, and then just birding this hole going into the next day, you kind of get a little bit of confidence, and then
Yeah.
But if you miss it, man, I don't know.
Yeah, you're not gonna be happy.
It'll be rough. But Rick with that mid range right there, it's about as good as you want to do.
Yeah, that was a great shot. I'd expect to see a couple more of those. You just kind of want to snap it out flat, let it slide up to that stump.
There it is.
Philo
2
can
great
do it.
shots right there.
Philo does it even a little better.
KJ trying to get even closer, it looks like.
Done.
And he did it. No pressure, Jalle.
Oh, Jalle doesn't feel the pressure. Stump.
Wow, even
wow.
closer.
You guys thought Rick's drive was good? Those are so good. Great job, guys.
Yeah, that's how you want to close out your round.
Definitely. No stress.
Each one up the other.
That was kind of cool. Every drive coming in a little bit better. But man, yeah, that feels good. Especially the elevated basket, all the island OB, just to have a tap in to finish your day.
Yeah, and you have all your competitors right there watching.
Yep. Now they know why they couldn't get in your group.
Star frame to finish out the round.
All right, Rick, minus 21. That's nice.
Yeah. So 11 under for Rick, 6 for KJ, and then 5 and 4 for Philo and Jalle.
There we go on the leaderboard. I don't know where I went. I kind of went the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't see you on there anywhere, Nate.
I think I'm tied with AB.
I'm on it now.
Yeah, Paul, you moved into position. That's good.
Well,
thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Jomez. Thanks to Disc Golf Pro Tour. Hopefully we'll catch you guys on another round.
I look forward to round 3.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play.
Yeah, it's going to be good.